What's up, guys? I'm back with another movie review. Today I'm here to talk about Swimfan, which I can't even say with a straight face. I really like this movie. It's about stars Jesse Bradford, and he's a elite level swimmer. He used to have some real issues with drug abuse, got into some trouble, but now he's turned his life around using the power of swimming, which is a lesson that we can all take to heart. I feel like. Anyway, he turns his life around through swimming. And now he's like poised to get a scholarship. He's got a loving girlfriend. Everything is looking up for this dude. And then he meets Erica Christensen, who is completely insane. He falls under her web of seduction. She reels him in. They have some swimming pool sex. And pretty soon he just cannot shake her. And she just refuses to ride into the sunset. And things just kind of spiral out of control. This is kind of a trashy teen thriller that feels like a Lifetime movie, kind of. It's PG-13, and honestly, I think this one could have been absolutely batshit crazy if it would have been R-rated. Erica Christensen is absolutely nuts in this. I mean, phenomenal. Like, I'm a connoisseur of crazy females in movies. This is a great performance, but again, it feels kind of restrained because with the PG-13, she can't really unleash a lot of violence or crazy powers of seduction. But she's really good here. Completely believable as being this just absolutely off the deep end bitch. But at the same time, she's able to give that like sweetness and naivety that like makes you think that maybe there's like a sweet center in there. But of course there's not. Anyway, I really like her performance. Jesse Bradford, I don't know if his performance is good or not because he's just kind of a broom. He just leaned into some of the scenes. I don't know if he just chose to play it that way so that we would understand that Jesse was just kind of a moron. I don't know if he has brain damage from the drugs that he took or whether it's just a bad performance. I don't know. It doesn't hurt the movie anyway because it's just funny to see this like seductress vixen toying with this like human floor mat basically. So the performances are fine. Like I said, Jesse Bradford, it is what it is. I think it adds unintentional humor, which is always a plus for me. But it's definitely the Erica Christensen show, and I just think she's great. The pace is really quick here. It's definitely aimed at like teens, so they don't really get bogged down in exposition. Everything moves really quickly. There's not a lot of wasted time. Once she is able to kind of really embrace the crazy, some fun stuff happens. But again, I really feel like the PG-13 rating kind of reeled this one back. The best we can hope for is like her kicking people into a swimming pool while they're tied up. Whereas I think in like an R-rated movie, she could have just totally gone balls deep into the craziness and just unleashed hell on these people. But I'm grateful that we got the movie, period, because it is kind of a, it got dismissed by a lot of people. It still hasn't really found much of an audience, at least from what I've seen online. It got a lot of attention at the time, and then it just kind of drifted away. I don't even think it's got an official, or a decent Blu-ray release, I should say. But hopefully it will at some point. I rented it from the library on DVD because I couldn't find mine. But anyway, I really like the movie. It's definitely nothing like high art or whatever, but if you like trashy thrillers or kind of like Lifetime movies on a bigger budget, Swimfan definitely fills that category. I think even if you don't normally go into the genre, if you like the crazy female movies, Erica Christensen is so good in this, it's worth recommending just for that alone. The DVD that I watched was like the old 20th Century Fox one. I think it was like the first issue. The transfer on it is fine. It had an audio commentary track with two of the lead actors, the director. I think it had 10 deleted scenes and some other stuff. I didn't actually listen to it because I didn't care, but I didn't have time actually because I had to get it back to the library. But it's a pretty solid disc, and I think last time I checked on Amazon, it was like 2 or 3 cents plus shipping. So, I mean, if you want this movie, it's pretty easy to get a hold of it. It's super cheap. I definitely recommend it if you like trashy teen thrillers or Lifetime movies, which I do. I love the obsessed stalker movies. So that's my review of Swimfan. If you want to read my full write-up, you can go to markfusion.com and read that, as well as over 1,000 other movie reviews. You can also check out hundreds and hundreds of movie reviews right here in this YouTube playlist. Checking out old videos is a great way to help me build the channel and get my views up to whatever the next hurdle is YouTube is going to make me jump over to to get back my monetization, I should say. I'm also on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, all that kind of fun stuff at Mark Fusion, as well as Patreon, where you can get exclusive content for $5 a month. and the Letterboxd if you want to see what might be popping up here. I list everything that I'm watching there. But the best thing, as always, you can do to help me out is to hit that sub button. Free, easy, direct way to support me and help me to continue to make content. If you like crazy bitches, Swimfan, it's the way to go. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I do appreciate it, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon.